So world, what are we going to do? We need to create a word here. A word? You don't say word. Okay, what's the word for? What is the word that we're trying to make? What does it mean? Well, we need to make a word that will indicate to other people about compulsive disorder. Now, when you say disorder, you know what comes to mind, right? Something that is not in order. Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. We'll need to make a word that signifies a compulsive disorder. And what are the characteristics of this disorder? And what does it signify? Well, it's going to take on the view of a selfishness, and it's going to have a characteristic of overindulgence, and it's going to hinge on destructive and self-destructive tendencies. In fact, we need to make a word that signifies to everybody that this person is dangerous to themselves and others. Word. How am I supposed to help you make a word like that? Are there any other characteristics? You know that analogy? There are a lot of analogies. What? Can you be a little more descriptive? Okay, remember that term our mother used to, or our dad used to, or our friends used to tell us? You're about as useless as a tit on board. As tits on board. I've never heard that. Well, okay. Maybe it wasn't your mother. Maybe it wasn't your father. Maybe it wasn't your friends. Maybe nobody ever told you that. I guess that means you're pretty productive. So you're as useless as tits on board? Well, no, I heard it. I heard the analogy, or heard that, and I thought that was just like sarcasm. I thought that they were trying to say that, oh, you're as useless as tits on board. What are you going to do with that? What, are you going to knock the knot hole out and make it even more useful? Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I've heard about splinters. Yeah, I wouldn't go there. Okay, so what I'm trying to figure out is, are you trying to say that that'd be kind of like useless, like no ambition or ability, or are you just talking about lazy? Or is there a differential between not motivated and just plain lethargic? Because people can feel under the weather and sick and not want to do anything. That happens to everybody. It doesn't mean they're useless. It just means they're sick. They're lethargic. Something is draining their energy, so they're like tired. Yeah, well, you're right. When it comes down to it, useless as does not mean sick or tired. It just means maybe ignorant or apathetic or something. Okay, so the word you want me to help you create is going to mean all these things or have all these characteristics. So if you translate them into an emotion or a variety of emotions, you need a compound word. You might even, you know what, I just had a thought come to mind. You were now don't take this the wrong way, but we will have to create a dual analogy to this word. A being signifying who somebody is. This is you're A, and then we'll have to place character or characteristic of just ignorant, apathetic, or just selfish, greedy, or just a really bad attitude. A dick. You're a dick. Now we gotta throw in the third compound to that word. Tit. You're useless as a tit on a board. You're an addict. Think it'll work? I don't know. We will have to use that and have people who are influencers, and we will market that word to people who are addicts, who are addicted to food, to drugs, to alcohol, to living, to sex, to anything that they don't want to share. Or they'll share but for a price. Or something. I don't think it's going to fly. You will not find one person in this world who will ever want to become an addict. You think? Well, I'm sure of it. Who wants to be known as an addict? You're probably right. So creating this word is actually a good idea. If it stops me from making money, it is a bad idea. You like breathing, don't you? You're an addict, aren't you? Fuck you.